What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Light Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So I am here with the infamous Money Powell IV. What's going on with you, champ?
Not much. How y'all doing? How you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good, man. So you had another stoppage victory, right?
Yes, sir.
You're starting to be known for your power, man.
Yeah.
So is that something that you work on, or is just something that's natural?
Yeah, we've been working on my power, my strength, my speed, just my ring IQ in general. And my last fight, that showed. And, I was on the shelf for a year, and that wasn't my fault. I was in the gym the whole entire year. And with fights falling through, with the pandemic and everything like that, that just made it even harder. But, I stayed focused with a one-track mind. And when I fought, was it last week, like a week and a half ago, got the knockout quick, fast, and all my hard work paid off. That's the way it's supposed to be too.
Now, being so young, how do you stay so focused? Because when I was your age, man, it was real difficult.
Yeah.
I know you're a professional and you're a professional athlete.
Yeah.
But how do you stay focused, man? How do you stay locked in, especially with today's time with the pandemic?
Yeah.
You could get a fight and then it could be canceled. And then, like you said, you were sitting on the shelf all that time. How do you what's the discipline? What's the mindset?
Honestly, the best way I stay focused is just flat out because I have a dream. And if you don't work towards a dream, that's all it is, just a dream. Like my coach says, faith without works is dead. So, you could talk a big game, but if you really want this lifestyle, if you really want that dream to become a reality, your work has to meet, what you're saying. And that's how I stay focused. This isn't just something I came up with overnight. I've been wanting to be a world champion and be the best since I was in the second grade. And when I finally got the opportunity to box, I ran with it. And that's exactly what I'm going to keep doing until I reach my goal. No matter how many pandemics we may go through, no matter how long they may put me on the shelf, I'm going to keep working, because I believe that hard times make hard men. And, these hard times and all the pain I've been going through just helped me become even better, stronger, hungrier. So nothing's going to take this from me or stop me from getting to where I want to go. It doesn't matter who they put in front of me. I'm going to get the job done.
Now, you had one setback in your career, but your mindset, it seems like it got even stronger. A lot of people fold when that happens, man. You just stay focused on your goal. Could you just tell the people about that?
Definitely. My fight against Alexander, me personally, I thought I won. But,
you won.
Stuff happens, man. And you cannot allow yourself to dwell on the past, or not even just the past. You can't just dwell on bad things like that, because life goes on. So you either can sit around and cry and mope about it, or you can rebuild yourself to become stronger and just keep pushing forward. And that's what I did. And I learned from it, and it just made me better all the way around. And after that fight, when stuff started getting difficult, I couldn't get a fight and stuff like that. It just made me hungry, and then that's when it just transformed me into a different person. So now every single time, I get the chance to get in the ring, I find like my life depends on it constantly, because it's one thing to hear about it, but then it's something else when you really realize, like, it's real out here if you play around. So you got to make this stuff count. And like I said, I took from that. I learned from it. I'm not going to sit around and cry about it. It made me a better fighter and a better man in general, so I'm ready to go.
Now, like you said, this was your goal from when you was young.
Yeah.
How does it feel? You in training camp with Sergiy.
Yeah.
You trained and sparred with Jermall.
Yes.
They're going to be fighting. You also were in a lot of high-profile training camps.
Yes.
That means that the boxing world is recognizing your skills.
Yes, sir.
How does that feel?
Man, it's an extremely big compliment. Just for them to allow for me to come out here and work with Sergiy too, it really means a lot, because I'm learning a lot while I'm out here with these guys too, from Sergiy, from Coach Rozier, from Coach G.
He is a talented young pugilist.
Thanks, Coach. Yeah, man, I'm learning from everybody, man. And they treat me like a family while I'm out here. But being able to be surrounded by the guys that's already on that level just helps groom me. It fast tracks me to where I want to be, because you have to surround yourself with people who are, same goals, same mindset oriented as yourself, and people who are already on that level, because you can learn from them. Like, I sit down, I just watch Sergiy shadow box, I watch him do the mitts and stuff like that, because I can take little things from here and from there to add to my own game, because I'm young now, but one day I'm going to be the older cat. So I have to make sure that I learn as much as I possibly can now. So when I'm older and I'm on that level, I have as many tools as I possibly could have, taken in my arsenal. Because, time waits on no man. It was already a year ago from when I fought Alexander.
Right.
Time flies, you know what I mean? So you have to invest in yourself and be smart with time because you're young today, old tomorrow. A boxer today, retired tomorrow. So you got to make every single day, every single second count.
And so what do you take from every training camp, every sparring session? What do you take home? And obviously, I see you every day since, I've been coming out here this past week. And you in tip-top shape, man. You don't look like I know a lot of boxers in between fights, man. A week after their fight, it look like they ain't fight in 2 years.
Yeah.
You look like you lost weight, actually.
Yeah, man. I've been staying disciplined, and I fought literally I fought Saturday, and then I was here Tuesday or Wednesday. So I didn't take a break, and like I said, I had already been in camp for a whole entire year, and I'm not, over-exaggerating that. I literally was in camp a whole year because of everything that was going on. And I got right back in the gym. And the stuff I take from, sparring and all this stuff, is just, what I take from it is just helping me be a better fighter. Learning a little bit here, learning a little bit there. Like today, Sergiy was doing some things that I really like how he was, some of his defensive moves, some of his angles and stuff like that. So it's smart not to just go through the motions. You want to consistently learn, you want to consistently grow because your opponents, they're steady getting better. And the competition is only going to get better as time goes on. As the new generation comes up, they're learning from the old generation. So you have to continuously learn and do whatever you possibly can just to get ahead. And that's what I've been doing.
And now let me ask you about that, right? Because the sport of boxing, as a fan, I'm a fan before I'm a media member, right? Before I'm a journalist. Instant gratification is what we like in the sport of boxing, man.
He is a talented young pugilist.
We got Coach Andre there. Right? Instant gratification. The boxing world, myself included, and most of the people I know, didn't think that you lost that fight.
Yeah.
So everybody at this point in time will be saying, we want to see money in there with him. We want to see money in there with him. We want to see money in there with... How do money stay grounded and not want to... instant gratification, like today's world, we like instant gratification, microwave.
Of course, but the way that I stay focused and grounded is just I tell myself that when it's my time, it will be my time. I'm not trying to just jump out there in the water yet when it's not my turn yet. I'm just consistently working. I'm not a guy that's crazy about the light being on me because when it's my turn, I will shine. But when it's somebody else's turn, they'll shine. But I don't need all the cameras and lights and stuff on me. I'll work in the shadows because when the light finally is on me, all of my hard work will show. And that's why I've never been the type of guy to be like, it needs to be on me, it needs to be on me, it needs to be on me, because sometimes it doesn't need to be on me, you know what I mean? Right. I need to earn my stripes as well and prove that I'm supposed to be on that level. So I'm willing to take time, I'm 22 years old, I'm slowly building, I want to be in this game well into my 30s. So I got a long way to go. It's just like going through grade school. I don't want to go from 1st grade to 5th grade because if I would have went through 2nd, 3rd, and 4th grade, I might have had a little bit more knowledge that would have made 5th grade easier. But if I go from 1st grade to 5th grade gonna be a lot more harder than what it should have been.
Right.
So, I'm gonna take my time building myself. And it means a lot that people want to see me in, these bigger fights and stuff like that. But I'm gonna be there. But for now, Money Powell is just on the gradual climb. We're gonna get there to the top. You know what I mean? It's not about the sprint, it's about the marathon. We got a long race to run. So I'm just keep on building up speed, just keep on running.
Now let me ask you this. How is it, like I said, you was in training camp with Jermall, then came to training camp with Sergiy. Obviously, you developed relationships.
Definitely.
And on top of it, you develop a relationship with guys that could be future opponents on top of it. They're not just, how does that work for you?
Honestly, it's like man, it's crazy because in the amateurs that actually happened with some of my friends, when I was a junior, they were already open, like men. When I was like 13, 14, I ended up having to fight them. But, I don't really necessarily think about that because my main focus is just on whoever they put in front of me. You know what I mean? And for now, they are like my, I guess in the kind of way you could say like big brothers in a way because they teach me things, you know?
Right.
So when I do get to that level, I'll be ready.
Because I saw Sean Porter recently. Everybody wants to see Sean Porter and Terrence Crawford fight.
Yeah,
and they have a friendship. And Sean Porter said, he never had the competitive nature towards Terrence Crawford because he never saw him in that weight class. He said a guy like Keith Thurman, he always had a switch that he knew they would cross paths.
Yes.
But with Terrence Crawford, he's just now hitting the switch because he didn't think they were going to cross paths. Is that difficult as a because this is not football, this is not basketball, this is combat sport. You're trying to hurt each other.
Yeah, it's true, but you got to remember at the same time, like this is how we got to feed our families. So if it comes to a point where you have to fight a friend, you know, for me personally, if it's for like a world title or a title eliminator for a lot of money, then yeah, we'll do it. But if it's for like nothing that is really no win for both of us, I'm not trying to knock my boy off because I want to see him eat too. So unless it's like for a lot of money or for a world title eliminator or for a world title, I wouldn't really do it to each their own. But in Terrence Crawford and Sean Porter's case, they're already at the pinnacle. So you have to be willing to set friendship aside. And to be real with you, if you really are friends, after y'all fight, y'all can go to the bar, man, and hang out because you're not going to take it personal like that. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, if you was the better man, you was the better man. You can't be mad at nobody but yourself. You feel me? So can't hold that against that man for doing his job because he got a family he got to feed. Just like you got a family you got to feed. So when that bell rings, you got to set that aside and go to war.
Now, what's next for Money Powell?
Right now, man, I'm just working real hard. You know, they treat me good out here in New Jersey. I'm hoping that I get back in the ring October, November at the latest, but with the pandemic, nothing is 100% for sure. But for right now, just staying ready, learning, getting smarter, getting stronger. So when my next fight does come, we'll be 110% prepared. And especially like, you know, with me sparring with Sergiy and stuff like that, I'm getting world-class work. He's been in there with some of the top guys in the division. So I feel real good, you know, being in there with them and seeing me do my own thing. And it's just, you know, because I've been in there with Jermall Charlo, I've been in there with Danny Jacobs, Jason Rosario, Tony Harrison, Chris Eubanks, sparring with guys like that, man. And when you see yourself, when you're doing well, you know, it helps boost your confidence. Not only that, too, when they're giving you your props, man, because it means a lot when they tell me, hey, Money, you're doing a good job. Yes, so I know I'm doing my job. I know I'm getting better as a fighter, so yes, sir.
All right. I appreciate you, champ. Let the fans know where they can find you.
You can find me on Instagram at MoneyPowell4. And if you try to add me on Facebook, for some reason it says my name got to be Silvers because they don't believe my name is Money. So Silver Powell on Facebook, unless you add my business page. But and I just started using Twitter like 2 days ago again because I haven't used it for like 6 years. So Money Powell the 4th on there too. I don't know how it works, but I use it. I just post stuff.
What's good with the Pizza Hut?
Oh, Pizza Hut, hey, we got something special in the work with Pizza Hut. Stay tuned, man. We got something real big with Pizza Hut coming. Yeah, so stay tuned, man. I appreciate you coming out too, man. It really means a lot.
For sure. I appreciate you, champ.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.